I think actually saw it.
What's up? What's up, fellows? So, for today's Periscope, I'm going to be talking about social anxiety. Now, I just got done doing a little podcast with my friend Shelomo Solson, aka Purpose Creates Impact, and he'll be joining us in a few. But there was a topic that we discussed in the podcast that I thought I might as well just delve deeper into. And this was the topic regarding social anxiety. Now, recently, I've been talking about this more, like whether it was in my email newsletter, whether it was in blog format or thread. But I want to give you a massive insight regarding social anxiety and how you can do something about it. So, here's the problem that a lot of people have. A lot of people, number one, use the words social anxiety. What the heck? What the heck was that? Okay. But when you use that, what happens is that you are reframing the situation against you. So to make this like really click, to make this really understandable, I want to give you an analogy. Now imagine you're sitting in an audience. Okay, you're sitting in an audience of 50 plus people. And there's a host that gets up on stage and he's about to introduce the speaker. So this is how he introduces the speaker. Please put your hands together for the number one public speaker on the planet. Over 8 different Toastmasters of the Year awards, voted the best public speaker, has helped millions and millions of people overcome speech anxiety. Please put your hands together for Paul Johnson. Automatically, you're sitting in the audience and you're thinking, whoa, like Paul Johnson is going to be this amazing public speaker. But guess what? Paul, he didn't prepare his speech. So he gets on stage and he's giving you this very, very sloppy speech. But what happened is that the host had framed Paul to be in such a high echelon, such a high level, that in your mindset, you're overlooking a lot of his flaws. Okay, that's situation number one. Now let's picture situation number two. This situation, the host gets on stage and is like, put your hands together for Paul Johnson. That's it. And now, once again, you see Paul Johnson giving a very sloppy speech. But this time, in your mind, you're thinking, well, why didn't this clown prepare? Who is this guy? Like, who's this bum? Two similar situations, but two completely different reactions from you. Why? It's because for the first situation, the host gave Paul Johnson the right frame. He painted the right perception in your mind. For the second one, he did not do that. So how does this tie into social anxiety? The way that it ties into social anxiety is that in order for you to really, really overcome social anxiety, what you have to do is you need to frame yourself in the correct way. When you use the word social anxiety, automatically you're painting it in a negative way. So a negative thought leads to a negative emotion, which leads to negative behaviors, which leads to negative results. So what's the fix? The fix is to start referring it to as social excitement. Okay? Social excitement. What happens when you say social excitement is now you frame it in a positive way. Okay? Positive thought processes in your mind, which lead to positive emotions, which lead to positive behaviors, which lead to positive results. And guess what? The positive results lead to more positive thoughts. Think about it for a second. Imagine if you have to give a presentation in front of 500 people. In front of 500 people. How are you going to feel? You're going to feel very, very anxious. But now imagine yourself on the top of a roller coaster, right before it's about to plummet down. How are you going to feel? You're going to feel very, very excited. But analyze the feelings. The feelings are the exact same. You're feeling the tingles, your stomach feels a little heavy, your certain muscle parts are tightening up, loosening up. Same exact physical sensations, but two completely different perceptions. You always have the ability to choose your framing. You always have that ability, but you need to be consistent with it. So that's what you have to start doing. You have to start calling it social excitement, not social anxiety. And just one last tip that I want to give you. Any social interaction, like any social interaction that you have, you're going to be feeling a certain level of tension. The thing with humans are that we're creatures of energy. So you put us in the same room together, we're supposed to be feeling energy from one part to the other. So imagine if you put us in a room full of a bunch of other humans. You're going to be feeling a lot of energy. But you get to choose the word. Words are man-made constructs by society. Our ancient ancestors didn't have words. All they did was feel. So get back to your roots. Start feeling. Start calling it social excitement from here on out. By the way, I want to introduce you guys to my friend Shelomo Solson, who's doing a brilliant project right now. He's working on a book called Never Eat Alone.
Never fight alone.
Never Fight Alone, excuse me. And this is going to be a brilliant book because it targets the younger demographic and helps them build self-confidence. So, Shelomo, what's up?
Hi, everyone. Just wanted to introduce myself. I am writing a book on teenage struggles. I'm going to be interviewing 51 different people who are making a difference in our community, but have struggled as a teenage kid, whether they have anxiety, depression, confidence issues, struggles at home, anything. Being a teenager is tough, and it can really take a toll on you, and it can really take a toll on your confidence and how you develop your mindset later on in life. Armani and I talked about social anxiety, both of us. He wasn't from the country. I was born and raised in Tampa, but my family was from a different country. English was not my first language. We both got picked on for our accent, how we interacted. We were self-conscious on when we interacted with a group of people. We're self-conscious, and we have to eliminate that. It all starts in the mind. I'm releasing a podcast soon, and I'm starting with my elementary school stage. A lot of the events that happen in elementary school affect us later on in life. For example, when I was in kindergarten, the very first day of my kindergarten, I finished my lunch last, and I got to take a nap last. From then on, for the rest of elementary school, middle school, high school, college, after college, I started thinking, you know what? I'm going to finish everything last. From now on, I'm just the last one to finish everything. And that took a toll. We have to realize stuff that happened in elementary school and in our early days and just reverse engineer what happened and just move forward.
Perfect, Shlomo. And that again is Shelomo Solson, Purpose Creates Impact. So other than that, I mean, social anxiety is something definitely that is not easy, but it is something that can be overcome. So keep on grinding away, and best of luck. For more tips on social dynamics, social intelligence, and how to overcome social anxiety, make sure you subscribe to my free daily newsletter where I drop regular insights regarding this topic. Thank you.